I'm so glad you could join me today, and I hope you're all doing really well and taking care of yourselves. And I want to thank you guys also just for your beautiful support as usual. I read each and every one of your comments, and thank you for putting your green hearts in the comments section below or writing green heart, which means that you're in the draw to win a private reading with me or to go in the draw to win a deck of my cards, Divine Love Messages from your Twin Flames soulmate. Your heart will heal. I didn't even know it was on top of that just then, but I just felt like, oh, I might as well show you. But there might be a significant message today coming through. Thank you also, guys, for those who have wanted to be a part of the Twin Flames Soulmate support group that I've created just recently. I think we've got about 6 or 7 members now, so we're starting to grow. You know, for those who don't know, there is a link below in the description box below. If you do want to be a part of that, let me know. I know a few of you wanted to be an admin. So yeah, make sure that you let me know about that as well, because I do need reminding sometimes. So I was just going to say there's a profile that I created. It doesn't have anything on it, but it's just solely created for me to invite you to the group if you want to. Now today we have 3 decks in front of you. This is just going to be one that is messages from your person. He or she, messages from them. What do they want to say to you? Just a quick check-in, basically. Well, not really quick, as a lot of you know I do 25 to 30-minute readings. I will try and do some quick ones soon. You know, it might be 10, 15 minutes. I'm just trying to bring it down for some of you who don't want to sit there, but I know a lot of you actually really support it and do love the long readings because it's really in-depth and pretty detailed. So I'm glad that a lot of you do like them. And I'm amazed I can do them actually with, you know, my energy. But today I'm feeling pretty good. I bought myself a new juicer, which was really cool because I was using a Ninja Bullet thing to do all my juicing in, and it was awesome, but it just it didn't have the same effect as juicing does. So soon I'm going to be putting all sorts of celery, kale, lemon, watermelon, you name it, into my juices because it's seriously working. But, you know, in saying that, I do have energy to do these readings and I'm really happy and I'm upbeat. But then, I don't know, maybe tomorrow I'll crash really bad, but it's worth it, guys. I love doing these readings. So, some of you wanted to know about paid readings. There's going to be some details in the description box below, just how you can go about, you know, buying a reading, booking a reading in, and they are video recorded readings. So basically what it is that you pay me through PayPal, you email me your questions, etc. There's going to be a 1-question one and a 2-question one just at this stage, and it's going to be in the same kind of format that you see me doing on each reading here. So it's going to be how they're feeling, you know, the current energy, how they're feeling, plus your theme, your questions, and then there will be what action might they take towards you, plus extra messages, etc. Okay, guys? And yeah, it's going to be really cool. And as I said, I might only be able to do like 5 in each sections, if that makes sense. So a lot of you might book in, but I might have 5 for 1 week already booked, and you might have to wait another week just because of my energy levels. Otherwise I would be just like, you know, pumping them out. But I can't do that, unfortunately. I just have to really watch myself as well. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking. We're going to look at the reading here today for you guys. We've got the Triple Goddess Tarot for reading number 1. And this is all about, you know, messages from your person. This is the Tiger Eye wand. Really cute. And then we've got reading number 2, which is the Crystal Visions Tarot. And I've got this gorgeous dragonfly. My beautiful cousin, she gifted me with this not long ago, a while ago now, but I love it. And we've got number 3, which is the Tarot de la Nuit with the red beautiful love heart here crystal. Okay, so I'm going to give you a moment to focus on the cards. Take a deep breath, put your person in mind, and make your choice. Hi group 1, welcome guys, so glad you could be with me today. We got the Tiger Eye wand for you, I'm going to put him over here, and the Triple Goddess Tarot. So let's have a look at what's going on. with your person. What current energy are they sitting in right now? What are they feeling for you, and what do they want to say to you? Group 1. Wow, hang on. They do this sometimes, don't they? 8 of Pentacles reversed. All right, let's have a look. Group 1's person, please, Spirit. Current energy that Group 1's person sitting in. That came out weird. Okay, we got the Death card here. Jeez, it looks creepy. So let's do it. What's the other thing? We got, I'm in a silly mood today. We have the Page of Pentacles. How cute, but it's reversed. I'll show you the images in a minute. So let's have a look then. Wow, okay, what's going on with your person? What energy are they sitting in, Group 1? So vows. Now, I am doing this reversed, I've just been told. So it was reversed. Commitment, promises, fidelity. Okay, this is really interesting. Either way, I can read it the same even if it is upright, because I know what the message is saying here is that your person is cutting out something from their life right now that they're no longer invested in. They're moving away from something right now. And it's a commitment. Could be a marriage. Could be a marriage. Could be... well, it looks like it could be a relationship for sure. But for some of them, it could be a job. We are looking at the Pentacles, which is money, the material world, study. You know, there's a pathway your person's come to realize they don't want anymore. And they're cutting it out with their size. And funny how they're wearing a mask in this one. Got the flowers and the mask. Your person's starting to get real. They might have felt like they were being a bit superficial, or that their relationship, whatever it was, whatever it is, a job or a relationship, was superficial. It's not something they want anymore. They want to take off that mask and stop pretending. I do want to get another card. Do I? Yeah. So we got sidetracked, delays, distraction, and change. So we got, wow, there it is, guys. 8 of Pentacles reversed. We did see this come out in the very beginning. Looks like your person's no longer wanting to invest in this. They have been sidetracked now. What's going on with that? I can't remember if that was upright or not now. Oh, yeah. It's taken them time to come out of this relationship, it feels like. But they're no longer... They might have invested quite a lot into it and put a lot of effort into this relationship, but they don't want to now. They don't want to. As I said, they're not invested. They don't see it as a valuable opportunity anymore. They don't want to offer anything that's... they don't want to offer anything to it now. What is it, though? What is it? What is it, Spirit? So we got the... Magician reversed, which is the Gemini, Virgo, and also this is a Scorpio energy too for the Death card. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. It could be a relationship, could be a job, because the Magician's got all the elements, but there's something your person hasn't got in this, and that's their heart. Their heart's not in this anymore. Okay, so I want to see... yeah, I just feel like grabbing one of these for some reason. Okay. Yes, this is your soulmate or twin flame. And their solar plexus reversed as well is saying, create boundaries and follow your purpose. So they haven't had any boundaries. Maybe they were sidetracked from this relationship with you. Maybe they did move on with someone else or another path, and realize now, well, that's not what I want. And so their energy is depleted in this connection as well. They don't want to put any more energy into this. They want to put up their boundaries and follow their true path now. And yes, this is your soulmate or twin flame. So how are they feeling for you? Group 1. Oops. Fell on the ground. Okay, they're hiding something. Being a bit sneaky. They might feel like you are. Let's have a look. So we've got the Judgment card reversed. We've got the Ace of Cups reversed. And we've got the Queen of Swords. Oh my God, look at this. There's a mask on the floor. Oh my God, this is so bizarre. You know what? You've kind of, wow, this is weird. I'm getting that your person can't hide from you anymore. It's kind of like you've come along and you've just cut this mask off. It's like, see the sword? Swipe. And the mask has come off. That's just so bizarre how I'm seeing that. So they can't hide from you. They can't hide. They can't sneak around and hide who they truly are from you, because you're just going to reveal it. And so it's just so bizarre. So I've also got the Libra energy with this one too. It does look to me like at the moment, maybe your heart's closed off to them. Maybe you don't want to give them a second chance, or they feel this anyway, by the way. So whether that's true or not, they're feeling that you have just cut through to the truth. You're not mucking around. You're not mincing with words. You might have even cut them off with communication, but they feel like you're not open to this with them. You're not open to giving them like another chance, because this is renewal. See how she's kind of like going through the doorway, and it's like that spiritual cleansing. And I feel like your person feels like they might have done the dirty on you and they don't deserve to come back. What's this one? The Queen of Pentacles. Look, she's near the fire, trying to keep warm in this winter. The winter, and we see it reversed. So your person might feel that you don't want to offer them a security. You don't want to offer any, you don't want to build upon anything or offer anything that's secure in your life. They might feel that you have really just cut them off. That's too late now, I'm hearing. So let's see. Yeah, heart fog. And we got clinging, holding on, obsessing, watching. Your person's doing this with you. They might feel you're doing it with them in some ways too. That I feel like it's a mirroring, actually, that your person's held on to you. They're watching you from afar. They're holding on, clinging, and there's heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, clutter. They might feel that you also might share this, but it's interesting because I feel like they're coming into clarity now. They know what they want. They're moving forward towards it. They might feel that you're still confused about what you want, that your heart's closed off. And serenity in nature. This situation involves current or future children. So there might have been children involved in this connection, and maybe you don't want to stuff this up, anymore. Like if there's children involved, you don't want to have them affected by this connection again, if that makes sense. So maybe that's something that you're really paying attention to, but it can represent inner child stuff as well. So it looks to me like maybe what do they want? What do they want with that? I feel like there's a special spot or special place that maybe you went to outside, like outdoors in nature, and they're reminiscing about this. They wonder if you are remembering this. We got the Five of Wands, which represents fighting and arguing, and they're worried that coming forward towards you is you're going to clash. And maybe, revert to like fighting siblings, like, two people who are fighting and reverting to that two children fighting. I think that they are afraid that it could end up like this if they are to venture forward towards you. And I'm getting the words divorce settlement. So there could be children on their side that they're trying to sort out family quarrels, differences, things like that. And they might be afraid that that's something that you're not going to want to be a part of. Like they might really feel like this could be a long drawn out thing for them. If it is like a settlement divorce, and that you might just not want to deal with that. You might not want to take that on board as well as part of their kind of package type thing. That could be something as well. So I kept my feelings for you a secret because I was afraid of being judged. You were my best kept secret. We see the Seven of Swords here as someone kind of sneaking around, not coming forward and being like courageous. They're kind of like feeling really worried, I think, to come forward to you really boldly. It's kind of like they're just watching you from afar and seeing what you're doing and what kind of mood you might be in, if you're approachable type thing. I do wish you well. And my love for you is as deep as the ocean, though you might not know that. Wow, that fell out weird. So weird how things happen. Okay, so what does it say? Ego. It's easier to block everything out right now. I'd rather ignore my emotions. So at the moment, they might still be wearing that mask. I'm just laughing because there's Queen of Swords here. They're probably afraid that if they do come forward towards you, that, you know, you are going to really make them face themselves, and maybe they're just kind of trying to do it slowly, but you're just going to be like ruthless with them, you know, and make them have to face it really clearly. So I miss you more than you know, and 1,000 lifetimes with you would never be enough. And I find you in music. So yeah, they want to reach out to you, absolutely. They do. They want to hurry up and get this sorted and done with, and then come forward towards you. But as I said, they are afraid of how you might react. And yeah, they want happy success with you. This is what they're focusing on. This is what they want. So what shadow could they be in right now? They could be aloof and ignorant at the moment to certain things. That might be also why you're keeping your distance with them, because you know they've still got stuff to sort out. And, well, hang on. Receptive and knowledgeable were ones that came out. I didn't actually put an intention on that. Let's have a look. So in there, with their positive side, what could they come through with when they do, you know, approach this? Playful. So they might try and keep it a bit light and creative. So they might want to do something with you. Go out and, you know, go out and do something creative. Maybe cook some dinner or something. We've got contemplative, so they're going to be in a thoughtful, reflective mode. And then we've got healing. So your person's going to, it looks to me like, still be healing, even though, you know, they might come to you and they're still going to be feeling they need things to be light. This is if you want them in your life. They might still be healing from whatever this has done, because it feels like there's been a loss and there has been maybe some grief and there's some relief as well because it's over, but as well carrying some burdens and some scars or even some open wounds from that connection. And, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partner that they're moving away from. Some of you may recognize it as that, but some of you, it might be their family. It might be cutting away from dysfunctional ties, or it could be that a career has kept them for so long overseas, or whatever it is. There's something that they're breaking away from, and it's a very significant chapter of their life that they've come to let go of. But they're still going to have to adjust into a new path. Baggage, oh my god, baggage. I'm sweeping away toxicity to make room for what's truly important. So this is what we're seeing, sweeping it with a scythe, cutting it out and then sweeping it away, because they don't want whatever this stuff is. They don't want it anymore. It's yeah, something that they have come to recognize is not good for them. They're not being their authentic self in that connection, whatever it is. Be kind to yourself. They want you to be kind to yourself. Deep down, I was committed, and I often think of our last intimate times together. Yeah, so how is Spirit helping your person right now? Oh. How is Spirit helping your person right now? Okay, we've got assimilate life experience, so they need to use their integrity. Wow, we got a mask again. Sorry about my band-aid, guys. We got a mask again, and we got the swan. So it's soulmate stuff to me. The horse represents the journey and freedom, and we got the Cupid's arrow up here. So it's really to do with love. I feel it's a love journey, and your person's learning now to go for what they need to go for, to be authentic. It's got the number 12 here, which is interesting as well on there, which represents the Hanged Man in the tarot. So your person's had time to reflect and really look at, have they been true to their path? Have they been true to others? Where is their integrity, and where do they fit in? Where's their balance in life? The 2 is the High Priestess, so it's kind of like, you know, they've got to trust in their intuition now to guide them the way. And we see the horse has his, what's he doing with his eyes? Is it shut? I think his eyes are shut here. We got the swan there as well. So it's just really interesting to me how he's got a sword in his hand as well. So he's ready to cut away all that stands in his way. But he or she, it's just a he in the cards. But it's kind of like they just don't want to... what do they do? Well, he's walking out a door. So, and we see clouds here. It's a dark, cloudy sky. So I feel like he's ready. He or she is ready now to embrace a new path, no matter what it might bring. And we've also got contemplating death and beyond. Oh my God. We have the death card here. Doesn't have to be a physical death, does it? Your person's contemplating the change, the transition. Oh, look at the key. So it's like opening a new door, a new pathway, a new chapter. And we have the peace dove up the top there as well. So it kind of represents your person moving into peace. They want to surrender all this crap now and move into peace. And we did see this contemplative card here too. So they might be contemplating on their journey. So they might talk to you about their past journey and where they've been and what they've learned on the way and what they've had to sacrifice, stuff like that. That's the number 6, which is the Lover's card in the tarot. So it's definitely about love, it's self-love, it's their choices. We're having a look at number 33, which is the humanitarian number. It's the Master Teacher number. And we've also got the temper your criticism. Okay. So maybe they've been very hard on other people and themselves, and they're starting to learn now that they can learn from their mistakes. They don't have to be so harsh or hard on themselves or others. Because usually when we criticize others, it's a part of ourselves we don't like deep within. And yeah, I feel like once again the blindfold is interesting on the feminine who's holding a sword. And there's a lot of swords here, isn't there? But she's holding a scales. Oh, my God. She's holding the scales. That's this Queen of Swords right here, which is the Libra. This reminds me of the Libra. So this would be your energy, male or female. Doesn't matter. This is in your section here. So that's the energy of you. So your person has to learn not to be harsh on you as well. Yeah, that's what I'm getting there. Interesting. So what action is your person going to take towards you this week? So we got the 4 of Swords reversed. That's that contemplation. We've also got the Fool card and the 6 of Swords reversed. So your person's not moving. No, let's see. I want one more. I want one more. One more, please. Yep, there it is. Oh, yeah. We got the Soulmate card. How cute. And we got the Peace Doves in there again, but this time there's 2, see? So both of you are in a balanced sense of peace and giving and talking and chatting. So they might actually reach out. We do see the reaching out. They could reach out to you this week for some of you. They could do this. They might not be able to see clearly into the future just yet, as they do, but they do want to connect. I feel they do want to just jump in impulsively, which they might do without any forethought, you know, as to what they actually want to say. But they do want to keep it light. They might want to take you out for a little date or have a drink or a coffee, catch up with you. We do have the 4 of Swords reversed, so you know it can represent someone who needs to recover and rest and seek out that wisdom within and contemplate. But, you know, being reversed, your person might be coming out of that place. wanting to jump in, go on a new path with you perhaps, because we do see the soulmate card here. Just want to see what else comes up with that actually. So group 1, so what action might they take towards you this week? Loyalty, friends, okay? They might want to be your friend and show you that they're reliable and trustworthy. Yeah, it feels really nice. I feel like your person has good intentions, whereas in the past they might not have, and you might not trust them, and you might not see them as someone who is loyal. And so I feel like they want to prove to you that they have changed in some way. There's change here. There's with the Death card, there is a letting go of the ego as well, and we do see the ego at the moment. Your person has been in this. But I know they want to take this mask off, and it feels like they are. They're going to start stepping into integrity and have that ego death, and it's like that spiritual cleansing. And that's why I feel like this card's here too, is that they're afraid you're not going to see them in this light. You're going to see them as how they were. That you're not seeing them as spiritually cleansed or whatever work they've done on themselves. And let's face it, they still need to do some work. I mean, it might be too soon for them to really come into your life if they're still undergoing some kind of a separation or breaking away and still needing to ground their energy. But I do feel like they have emotionally left this for some time. So yes, there's that loyalty. You have the stamina to push through this. It's either for you or them. You know, it kind of feels like they don't want to give up. They just want to keep pushing forward. And I was thinking about reaching out to you, but then I panicked and stopped myself. I feel very insecure. So there has been times your person has tried to or thought about it. I want a new beginning with you. How amazing. And we both weren't prepared for any of this. We both need more time and healing before it's safe for us to be together. So they might even want to come forward and just talk about it with you. Like, where do you stand with them? What do you see for a future together? You know, they might just want to sort of feel their way and test the waters with you to start with. Before really saying anything further. They might want to know what you want, you know, because they feel like you're really pissed off and closed off and have gone cold on them, and that you're not revealing much in terms of your feelings. Wow, what's going on? So it's not the right time. Did another one flip over? I think it did it? Maybe not. Okay. And I'm sending you signs. So I feel like maybe your person, because it feels like they're watching you, but they might be aware that you might be watching them, and it seems to me like they're sending you signs, maybe even via their social media. They might be putting up things to kind of give you like an idea that they are free, or that they are, you know, missing you, or whatever it might be. It's kind of like a subtle thing, but it's not subtle. They want you to see it. But they understand too it's not the right time to jump into something really serious. They might just really want to take it slow and get to know you again, or more, you know, get to know you more. So it's like we share the same mind and heart. So they really feel like when you're together, you're like two peas in a pod. You're looking at your other half, you're looking at each other, you know, at yourself in each other's eyes type thing. And what does Spirit guide you to do through this process? What does Spirit guide group number 1 to do through this process? So you're being asked to trust your intuition. And it says, my life is truly guided. That is kind of like your motto, you know, to say. And it's interesting, we got the key lock here, the keyhole, because we had a key that your person's holding. So interesting, isn't it? So it's about trusting in your intuition, whether to let them unlock that. Maybe it's to your heart. Now we're going to get some charms. Yes, let's get some charms. So this is for group 1. Okay, so your person knows that you have a very strong bond that cannot be broken. And the umbrella is here, and I keep saying I'm going to check it out as to, you know, tune into what I feel it means. But, you know, it could be that they want to protect you from the rainy, cold, cloud cloudy grey days. You know, they might want to help you and look after you and shield you from anything that's like that. And then we have the wine or the drink here. I'm not sure what this is. Is it called sake or something? I can't remember. I don't know. I'm just thinking of that for some reason. But anyway, that's what I see is maybe some wine or a drink. They might like a drink. They might want to toast. Like we see this here too, like people toasting 2 cups, you know, clinking the glasses. So it could be that they want to do that with you. Someone might wear Converse sneakers. Might be some kind of shoes that they wear that they really like. You like their shoes or whatever it might be. We've got the fish and the sun here. I know this is something, I can't remember the meaning of this, but it just looks to me like Pisces energy here, and it reminds me of healing and the sun coming out after the rain. Once again, that kind of a thing's coming through here. So I do feel like you know, there's a lot of good times that can occur with this. There has been tears of sadness, and there might still be some tears of sadness here for both of you or one of you here. We got the letter N, so your person might have an initial N, or you might. Also, it can represent a laptop or someone who works with computers or gaming or website design or IT, graphic designing. They might just be on social media a lot. We've also got the little boy, is it the little boy? Yeah, the little boy here. So someone could have a little boy, or it just means that, you know, it could be that inner child again that needs to be nurtured. We've also got Alexander the Great. So your person wants to come in like really boldly, courageously on their chariot. See, chariot is all the Cancerian energy in the tarot. So they want to come charging in towards you. They really want to have that courage to do so. Let's get some coins, not coins, letters for you. Let's get some letters. I was going to say too quickly, your name could be Alex. It could be Alexander. All right, let's have a look. All right, we've got an X, we've got an E, an L, an O, a Y, a V, an I, an S, a D, and a U. Okay, so where is it? D, O, this is going to be interesting. V, E, S, guys. What did we see? We saw doves. D-O-V-E-S, doves. How amazing. So, you know, it could represent the peace doves, you know, needing peace in the connection. I think, do some people let them go at weddings or something? I'm not sure. I think I've seen it before, so there could be doves like at a wedding, if that's something that's relevant. What else do we see here? Loves. Oh my God. L-O-V-E-S. Loves you. Look, you. Loves you. That's so cool. And we've also got a Y-O-U, so loves you. Dives, wants to dive in this with you, you know. And lives for you. Oh my God, so sweet. What else have we got? X, so, oh yeah, we got sex. S-E-X, so your baby? What the fuck? I was going to say your baby. Yeah, your baby. Your baby, man, wants sex with you. Okay, so it'd be like, yeah, baby. You know, this is the thing. I feel like your person's really sexy. We got sexy right there, S-E-X-Y. So they could find you really sexy as well. So you might be very attracted to each other, like physically, but also that chemistry. What else do we see? Sexy. We've got, yes, now. What else have we got here? Just seeing what else now. We've got the I too, haven't we? Got sled, S-L-E-D, like, is that like a sled, like, oh, I can't remember what it means now, sled, you'll know what it is. Sled, what is a sled used for? I can't even bloody remember, my brain is not working. We've got ivy, so it could be someone's name, or poison ivy or something. We've got 6, S-I-X, so that could definitely be something that's relevant to some of you who might, you know, relate to numbers. But I also see it could be relating to the Lovers card in the tarot as number 6, so it's interesting. what else have I got here? I know there's probably heaps more I haven't seen. Vox Socks, S-O-X Socks, Soxy. We had Sexy, we've got I could sit here all day doing it. A Jewel. So, I wish we had a T. X, we saw that, didn't we? X, Lex. I was going to say, if I had another I was seeing the word Dixie. I don't know why that's coming through. Dixie Chicks, I don't know. Sucks, so S-U-X, like it sucks you can't be together right now. Vex. We've got Dolls, Soul. Yep, that's all I got for now, guys. So if any of this has resonated, please comment below. Don't forget to put a green heart in the comments section below if you want to be in the draw to win a private reading with me, or to go in the draw to win a deck of my cards, Divine Love Messages from your Twin Flame Soulmate, which will be drawn at the end of this month. And seeing you triggers past pain within me. So your person's got some mixed emotions going on here. So I look forward to connecting with you guys next time. Love and blessings. Hi Group 2, welcome guys. You chose the Crystal Visions Tarot with the Dragonfly. Let's have a look at what's going on with your person. Okay, Group 2's person, please, Spirit. What energy are they currently in? What energy are they currently sitting in? We've got the Seven of Swords reversed. We've got, wow, we've got the Four of Wands. And we've got the Knight of Swords reversed and the Four of Cups. Alright, let me see. We've got Gemini energy here. Sorry, I got interrupted. Sorry, guys. So I think I was saying that there's Gemini energy. So we're going to see what's going on with the person's current energy for Group 2. Tension reversed. Turbulence, arguments, and stress. Ooh, this is around their home situation right now. Something's come to light for your person. And, Let's see what else is coming up with that, because there might be tension like with communication right now. Things might be really tense, like left up in the air. Something needs to be resolved. It could be with you. You're going to know what this is, whether it's with you or your person's circumstances around them. But at the moment, communication, they've gone cold on something and they're not wanting to, they can't be bothered putting that much energy into this anymore. So it's kind of like something has come to light that has rocked the stability of this connection for them. And they're now maybe stopping communication and just in that whatever kind of mood. Alright, just want to see what this is. Wow, hang on. So Pisces, intuitive, dreamer, compassionate. So it's definitely their emotions. They've really been shaken up here. And they're very sensitive, your person. So something's really hurt their feelings. They've gone quiet. They have felt like their foundation, that strong foundation, is shaken up now. And they're just really, they don't like confrontation. This one's study. So there's something that they're trying to analyze right now in themselves regarding this, which is why they have gone and withdrawn, and in this Four of Cups mode too, not taking action, maybe being emotionally stuck. Yeah, what's going on with you, Group 2? Group 2. So I love myself enough to walk away. Now, as I said, this is either from you or a connection or whatever's going on in their life right now. There's something they are abandoning and having to just, they could have been cheated on. There's something that has come to light that maybe they were feeling was a betrayal, or they just can't deal with it now. Saying goodbye to you was the hardest thing I ever had to do, but it was the only thing to do that felt right at that time. I just couldn't give you what you need. Okay. Could be that they've walked away from you at this time, that they just need time out to just go within and sort out and suss it out what they need to do at this time. So, sadness. I feel like I've lost you and I'm not coping well with it. Yeah, as I said, there is this feeling that they're sensitive and something's come to light that's really affected them. It's really upset them. And they might be pretending, you know, making out they don't care when they really have been affected so deeply with this. So walking away might have seemed like they don't give a shit, but they actually do. I need space right now. It's right there, guys, that they just need space right now. They might not have seen something coming, you know, that it was going to just be swept out from under their feet. Like it's almost like the rug has been pulled out from under their feet, that kind of feeling. And that's not to say you've done that, but something's happened to cause them to withdraw and just go silent. And it could have been something that they did that really hurt you, and now they're acting this way. So let's see. What else am I doing? Yeah, so let's see how they're feeling towards you. So we've got the 5 of Swords reversed. And we've got the 8 of Wands reversed. And we've also got the 5 of Pentacles reversed and the 10 of Swords. Definite may have been a very quick ending, guys. Someone feels like they've been stabbed in the back. They're just so in pain. Because that's what the 10 of Swords is. It's an inevitable ending. It's an ending of a difficult situation, but there's still this, even though it's reversed that tension, I still feel like it's still over their head right now. Yeah, and something has to break it. I just feel like they feel very rejected. They feel like they've rejected you. It's kind of like both ways here. And the 5 of Swords is that person having to win at all costs. There's been some very harsh or hurtful words spoken here between the two of you. They might have just, like, it might have gone really, you know how it's hot and then cold? And it feels like it could have been really, when it was on, and now when it's off, it's really just like bang, you know, like, just like gone cold. So, yeah, I mean, they really withdrew. They took their energy back in really fast. And I feel like they really feel horrible because they understand that there's a lot of pain here that maybe they've caused you by doing this. It's not something that they wanted to do. So loyalty is an issue here. Dedication, trust, reliability. They might feel that they can't trust you or you don't trust them. And Aquarius, it could be to do with, because it says free-spirited, humanitarian, rebellious, but also Aquarians can actually, even though they're so sociable, they can actually go really cold and aloof, very quickly detach. And that's the kind of energy that's going on here. Maybe they feel that you've done or that they've done. I feel like it's really their energy. They've got a lot of cold energy. It's gone very cold. At this time. They're not feeling hopeful at the moment for the connection. They just want to pull back and be on their own. Something's happened. Please forgive. Yeah, wow, see? I feel like they're really hurting because they've hurt you. And I can still see you standing there. Ooh, that kind of reminds me of, like, you know, down the aisle where you used to see someone at the end, like, waiting for you. Like, you know, as in a wedding or something, or just seeing you standing there. You might understand what that might mean for you. I can still see you standing there. Because what it means, I feel, is that it's kind of like that scenario where you're there in their imagination, you know, but you're not really there. So they kind of still see you there and they're longing for you. I am terrified of you. Yeah, you might be really pissed off right now. I know that can mean other things. Like, you know, it could mean that, you know, they're just intimidated by your beautiful energy and the relationship. But I feel like at the moment they're terrified of maybe even facing this right now, because they might be coming against some very harsh energies with you as well. Yeah, that could be something there. So we've got big changes, 555, time to receive abundance. So change has to occur because it's just sitting there, that energy is just sitting there, and they're not trying to resolve it or heal it, they're just stuck in it. And so that might cause you to also be stuck in it because you're hurting. There's no closure, I'm hearing. There's no closure, there's no conversation. It's just gone up in the air, and it's just gone like that awkward tension between the two of you, but it's a really hurtful, painful kind of energy as well. It's just lingering. Yeah, I just got that song from, what's her name? I can't even remember her name now, damn it. Oh no, yeah, what's that song? Oh, yes, Dolores O'Riordan. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? I'm such a fool, whatever she says. So, oh my God, that song's coming through so strong for this, guys. So it could be something that you do connect with. The cranberries, that's right, the cranberries. So let's see, what shadow is your person sitting in right now? Grief, right there, your person's in grief. Could have been also, just to say, that whatever came to light here, this secret, it could have been their deception that you found out about too, okay? It could be either way here. They're closed off. We do see this, don't we? They're closed off. They're in grief. Well, they're hostile right now, if you were to, you know, come towards them. And they're rebellious. Now, we've got the word rebellious coming up here for the Aquarius energy. So they really are rebelling against everything that their heart's trying to tell them to do at the moment. So, okay. So what other message, well, hang on. What other messages can we get? I just want to see here. You are my muse. You are my muse. And, oh, a few here. You are my rose. I constantly feel you running through my veins. So there's a very deep connection here. Yeah, it's really deep. I'm battling my demons right now, and I tried to stop these feelings, but now you are burning hotter and brighter than ever within me. So the more that they're trying to forget you or push you out, the more they're thinking of you and feeling this really strongly. So, okay, let's have a look at this one. So we've got personal. This isn't about you. I'm working through a personal issue. So maybe for some of you, it's not actually you. Maybe there's something that's even deeper than this connection, like their own issue. There's something that they're trying to deal with, that it's not actually you, in case you felt like, well, they've blamed you or made it seem like your fault. It's not actually you. So, ghost, I won't stay for very long, I'm sorry. So if there has been communication, as much as it might be tense and not very nice, or if you have to see this person, at the moment they can't come in and stay in this right now. They need to back away, keep their space and their distance. But it's still that horrible tension there, you know. So, okay, what else have I got here? What is Spirit helping your person with? What is Spirit helping your person with right now? Transform their anger. So 34 is the 7, which is a chariot in the tarot. So it's about your person trying to navigate their way to you, or through this even, just through this sadness, grief, anger, in the right way. Which way are they going to choose? You know, they can go down two ways. They can go down the path of staying angry and allowing this to just fester, and to the point where it's going to cause more sadness and grief and, you know, all this frustration and just this horrible energy between you, or they can choose to transform it and actually try and work this through with you in some way, and not close off to you and maybe giving you the silent treatment. That's not working. It's not going to work. It's only going to hurt them more too. Okay, so professional assistance. I think your person might need, I think they might need some help. Okay, I'm not saying this in a condescending way at all. I feel like something might be so, something they can't handle. They're emotionally unstable at the moment. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. And it might be that they need to go off and get some counseling. They might need some medication. There's something that's going on, because this is something that's really, maybe you've triggered something that's already been within them for many years. You know, it's something like that I'm getting here. They need to take advice from other people. Wow, look at this, it came out. They need to surrender to their lessons. Okay, that's what they need to do. Instead of being stubborn and rebellious, rebelling against their journey and the lessons that are in this and trying to work with you, they're pushing you away, they're pushing other people away, closing off and just being stubborn and defiant. You know, that's the energy I'm getting here. So I don't know how to express what I truly feel, which is why they're closing off and just holding it all within. So what are they possibly going to do regarding, no, what do I want to see? Sorry, I want to see what Spirit is helping you with and how to deal with this, okay? What does Spirit suggest that you do? What's the guidance here for group 2? Guidance for group 2. So looking deeper, deep within me is a majestic radiance. So it's about going within yourself here and really maybe even aligning your own chakras, looking within at where your blocks might be as well, and realizing that there might be like some deep wounds here that you're not really looking at as well within yourself. What have they triggered within you? Know that you are a divine, radiant being. You know, you can actually come forward and heal yourself with this as well. That it's not just like this void where this person, if only they came back and, you know, apologize, it would just all be fine again, even though that might help. There's something within you that you need to tap into. It's your inner power, it's your inner wisdom, it's that majestic radiance, it's that light within you that you need to embrace right now and allow to shine, you know, allow it to shine in the world. All right, let's get some. So let's see, what does your person, what might their action be this week towards you? So 4 of Swords are definitely staying back. They're definitely trying to recover, and see how she's got her sword in hand. So eyes are closed, shut out to the world, just really being in their own space, maybe feeling sorry for themselves. Don't want to bar of anyone or anything, just need to really be on their own. They might be a little bit defensive or on guard. And yeah, Death card. So your person's going through a spiritual transition right now. So there's definitely some huge things that they're undergoing right now they need to let go of. And you might feel like they have really just pulled right back, gone really cold on you, almost like a feeling of being dead. You know, when you lose somebody, even physically, as in a relationship, you know, it feels like a death. And I feel like your person's undergoing some huge cleansing and healing right now. There's definitely healing with the 4 of Swords and the Death card. Significant healing that your person's trying to let go of. There's trauma, past trauma, things like that they're trying to let go of here. Or that they will be letting go of. So letting go of resentment, there you go. They're trying to get into this, wow, they're trying to get into this, this space right here of letting go of resentment, because they don't want to be in this space. They really don't want to be. They want to try and transform that anger. And we do see Spirit coming in and helping them with this as well. Shit. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, guys. This one came up. Magic 777, you are manifesting your dreams. So your person's going to, you know, start manifesting what it is that they need to, but they're in the worst of it at the moment. So I've been struggling lately. Yeah, we can see that. All right, one more of these cards. So yeah, they're releasing. See, they're releasing stuff right now. So it's actually a good thing because it shows they are going through that transition right now. What positive energy might they come through with? So they're learning, which is really awesome. Did we see this card before? Study. Your person's trying to learn their lessons. They're trying to surrender to their lessons. And they're coming through with a trustworthy energy. Well, that's really good. Because we do see loyalty, questioning loyalty here. Let's get some charms for you now. Let's get some charms for group 2, please, Spirit. Group 2. So we have the pussycat. So it could be that someone loves cats or owns a cat. It also represents someone wanting to have you by their side as a companion and give you like hugs. I was going to say pats. He might pat you. So giving you cuddles. We also see them cutting ties to something, so that's really cool. So karmic ties are being cut. We do see the surrendering to the lessons with the transition with the butterfly here as well. So that's really beautiful. It's not focusing, is it, today? So then we've also got the peacock, so letting go of pride here as well, I feel. Peace sign, so coming into peace, which is really awesome. Someone might love soup or love cooking soup or just cooking. They might want to cook you a meal, or they might be a chef. Someone might like a good drink, like a beer. We've also got the beautiful love heart here, so it's definitely love between you. We've got the Gemini, so it could represent twin flames, or someone could be a Gemini, but also it represents, you know how they got their backs to each other here? You're both not talking to one another. And Geminis are usually very social, very communicative, and I feel like your person's just not at the moment. Guardian angel is coming in and putting you both under their wing. Could be a deceased loved one or the angels. We've got the travel here as well, so your person might want to travel towards you, but I can sometimes see this as the wheel of fortune as well. You know, things will happen in their divine timing. We do have the seahorse, so your person does want monogamy with you. They want to take on extra responsibilities, but they just don't know how to right now. We've also got the scissors, so there's still something, no, it shows that your person is cutting ties. We also see the musical symbol, the treble clef, so it could be that music is a connection between the two of you, and you both hold each other in each other's hearts as well. You've both got each other's hearts. We've got the 5-cent coin, echidna coin from Australia, and this is 2001. I was going to say 2 for one of these, that your person could live near the beach, but they could also be a barber or a hairdresser. All right, let's have a look at some letters. Group 2. So we've got an A and a Z, an O, a J, S, H, and an R. So first words I saw was Shaz. For Sharon, you know, Shazza. So we've got Shaz, we've got, what else have I got here? Raj. We've got Jars, J-A-R. We've got an O there too, don't we? So we've got Jars, we've got Jarrow. No, we have got Has. Not much I can do really with these, I don't think. Ash, S-A-S-H, so maybe your person smokes or they might like fire. We got Rash, R-A-S-H, so they might come up with a rash. They might have an allergy. Oh, we got the word Josh. So someone might be Joshua, Josh. That's something there. What else? Joz. Joss. Could be an, you could see the Z as an N, but even then I don't think there's much here. If only we had an E. I was looking at the word horse. So I don't think there's much more I can really do with these, guys. Joan, if you use this as an N, it could be J-O-A-N, Joan, or R-O-A-N, which can be seen as Rowan. Hun, H-O-N, you could use it as like someone calls you their hun. Horn. That's about it, guys, that I can get here, I think. So J-S-H-A-O-R and a Z or an N. I hope that's resonated with you. Please don't forget to put a green heart in the comments section below if you want to be in the draw to win a private reading with me, or to win a deck of my cards, Divine Love Messages from your Twin Flames soulmate, and your person wants you to be happy. Says, I want you to be happy. So guys, I hope that's resonated. Please check in back in next time, and I'll connect with you then. Love and blessings. Hi group 3, welcome guys. If you chose the beautiful red love heart here and Tarot de la Nuit, we're going to have a look at what's going on with your person. What do they want to say to you today? This is for group 3. Please, Spirit, what is going on with their person? Okay. Group 3. Group 3's person's current energy, please, Spirit. What current energy are they sitting in, please, right now? The Emperor. Aries energy. Strength reversed. Interesting. This is a Leo energy. And we've also got the Magician. Some people call the Magician an Aries energy, but I see he's ruled by Mercury, so I see it as Gemini, Virgo. And we've also got the Three of Wands, which I'm pretty sure was reversed just then. This is damn interesting. We've got 3 major arcanas. All right. I feel like looking at this. 3 of Pentacles. Interesting. I didn't do this for the other 2, and I don't normally look at the bottom of the deck, but only when I'm drawn to. Yeah, it's interesting because the Emperor is someone who stands very strong on their path. Whether your person's a male or female does not matter. The Emperor just represents someone who's really in control. They have authority, but they're very strong on their throne. But I see that the Strength card reversed shows that your person's not feeling strong. They're not feeling maybe that they've got all the elements that they need to make something happen, and they're not necessarily being able to see or move forward into the future. They can't see too far off into the future right now. So it might be that they're trying to move away from something, but at the same time they're holding back. So maybe they don't have enough courage to face something right now. Yeah, let's see. But it's significant. We've got 3 major arcana, so it's very significant. What's going on, Spirit, please? Well, that was actually reversed. Family home. It's established, it's triumph, it's security. Your person's definitely not feeling secure, not feeling strong, not feeling secure, not like something's shaken up for your person right now. Some foundation has shaken up for your person right now. And they might feel it's out of their control because the Emperor's all about control. The Magician is about being able to bring something about to fruition. Unconditional, innocent support, whole heart. So there's something that your person wants to pour their heart into, but it's not happening for whatever reason. So they can't see the future. That it's just not there for them right now. They may not have the tools to get themselves up and started. We did see the 3 of Pentacles, which is all about building something with somebody. So it could be building a life with you. They just maybe feel like they just can't do that right now because they might have financial issues, or they might be coming out of another relationship, or they just are not feeling strong enough right now and maybe not able to put plans in place for commitment right now. Yeah, I want to get these ones actually. So I pretend that I don't care. Ooh, okay. Okay, so their ego has been wounded. They're not feeling like they're strong on their throne, as I said, so something's shaking them up right now where they might feel like it might take a miracle to have something work, but they pretend that they don't care about it or about you, but they really do care about this. Because it's like something they might feel that something's out of their control, but they've actually got the ability, if they really want to manifest something into fruition, they can do it. I love you. Wow, beautiful. They actually love you. They want you to know this, you know, that deep down they do love you. And I feel like it's all my fault. I know I've messed things up between us. I'm in a lot of pain right now. That's why it's easier to just stay away for now so I can lick my wounds. And it is so silly of me to want you so badly and yet keep it so concealed. I'm your secret admirer. So they have these major strong feelings for you that they're not letting on. They're not letting on that they have them. So it's kind of like, as I said, it feels like they've been wounded emotionally, backing off, feeling like, you know, as it says, in a corner, licking their wounds. They've been injured or wounded in some way. They're licking their wounds. And it could have been that you might have rejected them in some way too. That could be seen as like the kind of feeling that they're feeling right now is that they're not at that place where they want to be to sort of prove to you that, you know, you are someone to them, you are special to them. So we've got the crown chakra reversed, even though I don't do these reversed, but it's interesting. I was just thinking maybe his or her chakra, crown chakra is blocked. But it's spirit. Connect with your higher self and trust in its divine wisdom. That's something a person's trying to do right now, is trying to trust in their intuition on how to do things, because they're used to being so practical and maybe even logical, non-emotional. So it's really hard for your person to express their feelings. And so maybe that's something they're trying to build courage with, is to show you, not just show you that they want to, you know, be with you or move forward towards you, but at the same time they know, actually, this is what the unconditional thing is with their whole heart, pouring their whole heart into something. They know that in order to come back to you or to come forward towards you, they need to be open-hearted. They know that that you want this, that you want them to be open with you, to be transparent with you, to share their feelings with you, and they're just not sure how to do it. They're really worried about looking like an idiot, and maybe they just, you know, backed off. So let's have a look. Yeah, what else do they want to say? So they say, listen, I'm telling you the truth. You can trust my words. Okay. So there might have been something they said to you that you were just like, oh, well, their actions are saying they don't care about me, and they say they do, but, you know, it's something about something you're questioning. They're saying it's the truth. Maybe they are telling you that they're trying to sort themselves out, and there's something they have to sort out in their lives, and you might be thinking, well, is that the truth? You know, or is it just they're trying to stay away from me type thing? Because I do feel there's a few things going on for your person that does feel like they're trying to wrap something up in their life. But at the same time, they just don't feel ready to come towards you and start building something with you. And it's a lot of pressure right now for whatever's going on in their life to also have that, and then to try and mend or build something with you. So let's have a look. How are they feeling towards you? Six of Swords. We've got the Ace of Wands. And we've got the Three of Cups. And we've got the Wheel. And we've also got the Page of Wands reversed. So, let's see. So what I see here, first up, is that they want to move towards you. They actually do want this, and they want that clarity too, to be able to know what to do on how to navigate towards you. But I feel like they've got this strong passion for you as well that's starting to really burn in their soul. It's not like not that it wasn't there, but I feel like when they think of you, they really do want to start something with you, because it's almost like they know you're waiting there, and maybe waiting for them and trying to be patient for them, but at the same time, oops, hang on. Yeah, they have this strong passion, and I think they're hoping that you still have this for them as well, that you want to ignite something with them if they were to come towards you, you know. And at the moment, as I said, there's something about commitment, an issue with committing and seeing far off into the future. I feel like they do want to see where it will go, but it's kind of like they can just maybe only handle kind of like casual, but I don't feel like they want to treat you as someone as a casual connection. But I do feel like they definitely have passion, and they do have like sexual chemistry with you. They might feel that you are meant to be together, but it's just not the right time to really celebrate together and really try and build an actual connection, as in a long-term connection. And it's not to say they don't see you in their life for long term, but they just are not at the moment able to even entertain the idea of a future. You know, they can't even see at the moment what's going on currently, what's going on even tomorrow type thing, let alone in a year's time or 3 years' time or whatever. They're not in that place within themselves to really plan for that. And I think it's fear too. I do feel like there's a lot of fear here. And maybe they have really told you, look, I'm just not ready right now. And maybe, you know, maybe this is what they're saying too, is please listen to me. I am telling you that I do care about you, but, you know, I just can't be with you right now. I can't be with anyone. You might be thinking they are with someone. And they might pretend that they don't care at the moment, because they are trying not to miss you, trying not to feel sad. So it says, weave your magic into this situation. So that's what they're trying to do with the magician, is weave the magic into the situation. But as I said, they don't know how to right now. So I need space right now. Yeah, your person's trying to work stuff out. And I know I've messed up. I know I've messed things up. Could I get a second chance to make things right again? So that's something else too. Your person's wondering, why would you, you know, do you really even want to give them the time of day? Because they're so messed up. They've got stuff, like so much stuff going on, and they don't know. They're a bit lost at the moment. So they probably think, well, why do you want me? I'm not secure in my life. You can't come where I am going. So maybe at the moment they're really, as I said, trying to find their way, and they might be thinking about, some of them, not all of you are going to resonate, but some of you might resonate that your person might be wanting to travel or move a fair distance away. It could be something that's calling their heart right now, and they might be pretending they don't care because they are don't want to get attached and hurt and devastated by this. You know, they don't want to invest too much because they might lose it with you. And yet they still feel this very strong bond with you. Because they are secretly admiring you, and they just feel like they've really messed things up. See, there's twice now. I feel like it's all my fault. I know I've messed things up between us. I know I've messed things up. So your person really feels like a loser at the moment, just doesn't have their shit together, basically, doesn't have their life together, and feeling like that you might be looking at them like, what the hell are you doing, you know, with your life? So surrender. I can't be apart from you much longer. See, this is the thing. I feel like if your person was to jump in and just overcome those fears and have the courage to face you and this relationship and what they really want perhaps with this, then it could be different. Don't go. Don't give up on me yet. I'm scared to lose you. Yeah, it's such an interesting energy going on because they are really conflicted. So I find everything about you so pleasurable and irresistible. And so it says, everything I do reminds me of you. You are my favorite work of art. I know who you are to me. Your person does know. And I saw myself in you the first second I laid eyes on you. I feel like your person's also very used to being maybe independent on their own, maybe. Maybe they're not used to just being in kind of like a committed relationship where they have to think of someone else as well. So that could be something as well, that they might be afraid that they'll stuff it up. And I feel like for some of you, it was starting to get serious. And then at that point where it may be, you know, they might have felt like they crossed that line, they've backed off and freaked out as well. And, but for some of you, I do really feel like your person's on the brink of deciding, do I move on with my life and forget this, or do I make a go of this? You know, it's really interesting, the energies I'm getting there. So what is Spirit helping your person with right now? What is Spirit helping your person with? To listen to their intuition. Listen to their heart too. And 20 is the Judgment card. So perhaps it's about really looking at past actions, past choices. What do they want to renew in their life? What renewal can they bring in, into their life? Is it, you know, they might be questioning right now too, is it going to be a really good thing to jump in with you? They're very confused, very conflicted on this. Yeah, they're just not feeling established in their life right now. They're not able to trust in their intuition to manifest the things that they really do want. They're not sure if they really do want it anyway. Like, it's really bizarre how your person's thinking and feeling right now. They just don't know what they're doing. They just don't know. So what shadow could your person be in right now? So brutality. So maybe they're just being really brutal on themselves right now. What else? Victim, playing a victim. They might have been really, like, in a way brutal with you and this connection. You might have felt like the way it ended or the way they pulled back and was just matter of fact about it might have been quite a brutal thing and biased. Seeing it from their perception and deception right here. So it's not that I don't feel like they're really doing anything majorly bad. I feel like it's probably about lying to themselves, really, about what they really want. And they are a person that doesn't like to reveal everything. It's kind of like they might be a bit private, or they just don't want people knowing everything about them. So, you know, you might think they're hiding something, but, you know, they might be used to just not sharing too much. They might come through with balanced energy when they do come forward in a good way. Contemplative, so being able to reflect and be introspective, and gentle. So it's interesting, the gentleness and brutality. So at the moment they might be quite harsh with themselves, experienced. So that's good. Maybe they do need to go away and grow a bit in themselves as well before they can sort of come back and really work out what they want. Yeah, look, where do we go from here? They just don't have any clue as to what to do. And I feel like too, the Page of Wands is the Sagittarius, I see it as, and it's that burst of energy and it's inspiration and fiery passion, and it's a new beginning. And I feel like your person is really worried about telling you, you know, they're worried about telling you that they love you. They've got these strong feelings for you. They're shit scared of that. But they're also scared of losing you at the same time. So they're really in a dilemma. And you might think, well, it's bloody easy, you know. It's just easy. Just tell me and we'll be fine. You know, just move through it. Be courageous. And this is just so hard for your person to do. And it feels like, too, for some of them that they might feel like if they give in or jump in, that they're going to lose a part of themselves or lose something in their life. So they might be like well established in their business or their home life, even though it's funny I'm saying this is not too stable, but there's something about them that maybe in their personal life they have been building themselves up to a point where they might have money or just status in the world, and they might be afraid that if things do go wrong between you that they might lose that, or it's going to come back at them somehow. So let's have a look at, what did I see? I want to see first up, I wanted to see this one. I want to see this one. So we've got ascended masters are around your person right now. Your person might be very spiritual, or they're being guided. Like, it's almost like spirit is giving them signs right now on how to trust their intuition, and that there are signs around them that they might be hiding away from right now. They might be seeing them but being in denial, because we do see the wheel too, which shows that they might really feel that you are destined, but they're shit scared and they're trying to put you in the friendship zone or keep it casual or light. There's doves here and a lotus and the infinity symbol and the eye, the all-seeing eye. They might be really trying to question their faith on what they really believe in, and it could be that they weren't really a spiritual person, but since meeting you, they're starting to see synchronicities as well, but thinking, what the hell is this? So what is Spirit helping you with? So, awakening ancient wisdom. So we've got the cup of love. Deep inner knowing is emerging within me. This is so cool. So you're trusting in your ancient wisdom from your past ancestors. And it's also like the Holy Grail here. I feel like there's a deep inner knowing. So it reminds me also of the crown chakra, which is interesting because your person's trying to or needs to connect with their higher self, see and trust in its divine wisdom. Maybe you're being advised to do the same, like really go within and listen to what it is that you need to do in this situation. So, ooh, forbidden. Even though we shouldn't, I still want you. And, you know, some of you, it's very, just maybe, I don't know, 6% of you. I don't know why I'm getting that number, but anyway, there might be 6% of you that are in another connection. And you just can't be together because of that reason. But I feel like for some of you, that if this person was to return and really showed you that they really, really wanted to work on this with you, that maybe you might move out of the other connection. That's only for some of you. All right, so let's have a look then at what action might your person take towards you this week. Knight of Cups. Ooh, Knight of Cups. We've got the King of Swords and the Hierophant and the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, interesting, because I feel like they want to come rushing in. They do actually have this strong love for you. It does say, I love you, and they're hiding it and they're secretly admiring you. And they're feeling this pull towards you, even though they probably don't want to be feeling that. They're holding it back though. They are feeling it, they really want to share it, but they're holding it back because they don't know what to do with it. As much as it's overwhelming, a strong feeling in them, they're being very disciplined in this way, like closed off here. Excuse me, we've got the Pisces, and we've got the Aquarius, and the Taurus of the Hierophant. So it's kind of like they're going to be really, well, you know what I feel? I feel like deep down they're committed to you. I really do feel this. It's really bizarre because it's such a strong feeling that they have for you, but they're hiding it so damn well. I feel like they are looking at their spiritual values as well and where they lie in life, where their integrity lies really. With the Aquarius here, the King of Swords, and they're invested in this. They really are, and they're trying to work out, you know, how much more. Where does their energy go, sort of thing. Where do they? What's that? Where I lay my hat is my home, or something. That song, wherever I lay my hat is my home. And it's kind of like that for some reason. I don't know why that's coming through, really. But I feel like they want you to be their home. Like they do want you to be the person that they take their hat off to, you know, like that they come into your house and are able to put their coat or hat down. It's kind of like, I don't know, I just see that for some reason, that vision that they want to make home with you. They want to be comfortable. They want to come to you of a night time. But they're holding back and they're afraid of giving too much or letting go. They're afraid of losing something here. And it could also be they're afraid of opening up their emotions because maybe they've just been so used to for so long, keeping them at bay, you know, hiding. It says here, pretend. Like, Sue, twice now. Where is it? I can't remember where it is now. Yeah, I pretend that I don't care. I'm pretending. I have a mask on. Exaggeration, bluff. So basically what's going on is that your person this week is just going to keep pretending that they don't have these feelings for you. I think I said this in the last reading too. It kind of reminded me where in some scenes in a movie where you see, you know, the guy or the female saying to the other person, I don't love you, but they really do. And it's really just to protect that person for whatever's going on in their life. And maybe your person just feels they need to protect you. Maybe they just don't feel like they don't want to hurt you by jumping in and committing to something they just can't commit to right now. Even though they got these strong feelings. And as I said, for some of you, you could be in different relationships and that would definitely be a huge barrier. But they're going to meditate on it as well. So it looks like they are going into quiet mode and just trying to sort out what they are feeling and what they think about it. And once again, their intuition could be coming through with this as well because they are being required to trust in their higher self and its messages. So no strings. I want you close to me, but I'm not ready for a commitment. So it's just verifying it, you know, confirming it. Oh, shit. Confirming it once again. Oh, what was that? It did come out. There's a strange and deep connection between us, and I love you, I hate you, I can't live without you, and you are my secret passion. Well, I was not looking for something like this, and what I would give to run my fingers through your hair, and my entire being and body is attracted to you. You're the only one who understands me at such a deep level. Yeah, they're terrified of you, like you're scaring them. I don't think they ever thought, maybe they're used to having casual connections, but they never thought that they would feel like they do with you. So I'm sorry. And you are always in my thoughts. And we are mirroring each other. So there's some things that you're both doing here, and you might recognize yourself as twin flames. So Magic 777, you are manifesting your dreams, which is interesting because we had the magician, and saying goodbye to you was the hardest thing I ever had to do, but it was the only thing to do that felt right at that time. I just couldn't give you what you need. So sad. And I lied to you. Oh God, there we are. There it is. Now, did I say that before? Like they lied to you about how they feel. They're pretending they don't give a shit or they don't care. Not that they don't give a shit, but I feel like they're trying to make out that, you know, they're such a stuff up and you're better off without them, and they might be not letting on at all the kind of very deep feelings they have for you. Did I get the oh yeah, I did. All right. I'm making such a mess. Oh God. So look, pure contentment. This is what they want, and the dream home. They do want this. They want a family home. And thinking of you. And they're thinking of this, what it would be like to have a home and like a life with you as well. So it's very interesting that's coming up, isn't it? Because we have your person acting very differently. So, okay. Let's have a look at the charms now. for group 3. So it's just the group 3, please, Spirit. So, wow, what's that? So there's tears of joy. So this could end up really well. You know, tears of joy right there. I'm sorry this is bloody not focusing. But anyway, it's how it goes sometimes. We got the key. Okay, so your person really does want to unlock your heart. I do feel like you hold the key to their heart. And there's a dolphin here, so it could be that they live near the ocean, or, you know, dolphins represent play and fun and friendship, so it's very much what your person really needs at the moment, I think, in this. And then we got the 4-leaf clover, which is good luck in the connection. We've got a comb, so someone could be a hairdresser or a barber, or it could represent wanting like a family, being a baby comb. They also do want to see that something can grow with you. We've got the flowers in the pot. So it could be that they want to give you flowers, or, you know, it can be representing that they might have gifted you with a plant, but they might want to see this grow with you. We've also got the Aquarius again, so that's interesting. The Aquarius has come up a couple of times in these readings, so it's interesting. Yeah, we had that as the King of Swords. So there is maybe like hope for the connection here. We got Cancer as well, so Cancerian, home and family. Could be someone, your person might be going and hiding away in their shell right now too, being a bit of a hermit crab. The guardian angel wing, so it does show me that somebody, like both of you, are being held under the angel's wings, so you're both being protected here. We've got a lot of star sign things. There's another Aquarius, so that's really, really significant. Friendly. Friendly. See, this is that word again, like friendship, friends. So this is what they can handle, even though they don't really want just to be friends. We got the 5-cent coin, echidna on there, and what date is this? This is the 2012. So that could be significant. Someone might be a musician as well. We got the violin. Or a cello, however you want to see that. And we've got the pliers, so someone could be like a builder, handyman, tradesperson, that kind of thing. Let's have a look. And I also see sometimes the tools mean that, you know, your person wants to mend something with you. So let's have a look. We've got the letters for group 3. So we got an I, is it? An I, an F, a C, a V, an E, a P, a D, a J, and a U. So let me see this for a moment, guys. J, U, D. No, that one's not right. Okay, J. What do I see? Well, the first word I saw was 5, F-I-V-E. So number 5 could be significant for you guys. We did have the 5 on the 5-cent coin, but 5s can also represent change. So the number 5 represents change. It could be sudden change. Usually in the tarot, it represents change, conflict, chaos, can be all sorts of different things, but it's definitely change. Can be positive change. What else have we got? Jive, J-I-V-E, so it could be, once again, that music connection here as well. What have I got? P. So pie, P-I-E, so someone might really like eating pies. They might be a fan of, you know, pie and sauce or something, or an apple pie or whatever it might be. There's pie. So I've got the word juice. Someone might really love drinking juice. Might be loving that. And dice, D-I-C-E. So it might feel like at the moment they're gambling with your heart. Dice can also represent, I guess, someone might have those dice in the car. You know how they have them hanging in the car. It could also be that someone likes playing games with dice. Could be that. Vice, V-I-C-E. Fed, F-E-D, so it could be a federal agent, might work in the law. It could also be fed as in, you know, liking to, like, want to feed you, want to, like, what am I saying? Make you meals, wants to, like, cook for you. What else? I've got cup, C-U-P. Just reminds me of, like, cuppa, having a coffee or wanting to catch up and just offer their cup of love to you even, because we do see the Knight of Cups where they really want to come in and really just, it's almost like that it's like, it's one of my, I can't even talk. See this? I can't even talk. Shit. This is kind of like what your person's like, you know, they can't talk, they can't get it off their chest. It's kind of like they stammer or stutter. Oh shit, my flash is going, it's all right. But it's like they stress out about coming forward and telling you, so it's kind of like it's easier for them to just remain cool and just let it go, you know, like it's just because it's too much of a stress for them for some reason. Now, I can't really see much else here really. Q, so I got C-U-E, like it reminds me of the pool game with the cue sticks. As well, someone might like playing pool. Don't know, Jed could be a name, or Jeff. I need to get more letters, I reckon, so that if double letters come out, I might be able to make some better words with this as well. But guys, that's pretty much all I got right now. I know there's probably a lot more that I could see here, but I do see dive. So maybe they just want to dive right in, you know, but they can't. So guys, that is it. I hope that's resonated. Please don't forget to put a green heart in the comments section below if you want to be in the draw to win a private reading with me, or to win a deck of my cards, Divine Love Messages from your twin flame soulmate. And they're saying to you, I wish you were here. And I look forward to connecting with you guys next time. Love and blessings. Hi guys, I'm just going to quickly go through some of the cards that all of the cards that I was using in today's reading. We've got the beautiful, what is it, Charming Love Oracle, or Charming Oracle Love Messages, I should say, by Sarah from Charming Oracle. And these are gorgeous cards too. There's a lot of messages on there. And I've got White Rose Guidance cards, which are just absolutely adorable. I love these cards as well. Volume 1 and Volume 2 from White Rose Guidance from Lindsay. Her channel's really awesome if you want to go check that out. And I've got the Untold Messages of the Heart, as well as the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle, both by Aqua Moonlight. These were these ones here with the candle and the words at the top there. And I know the lighting is crazy in here. I'm sorry guys, my flash is gone. But these were also the ones that I use every time I do a reading. I just love these cards. Then I used my Divine Oracle that I created. So if any of you are interested in any of my decks, I have links below. What am I doing? I have links below if you want to check them out as well. And these ones have star signs and chakras in there as well. In the shadows, all things intuitive. So I used these today for the maybe a shadow message. And then we've also got my Divine Love, the Divine Love Oracle that I created. I can't talk today as well. So these are another message cards that I've made. Whoops. Yep. And so they're available as well. And we've got my Divine Shadow Self Oracle that basically just shows all the different words that you could possibly think of regarding a shadow that we might be in. Just also shows, yeah, what shadow your person might be in. We've also got the Divine Radiant Self, so it's kind of like the higher self, the lighter positive side, and then the shadows as well. And so that's those ones here as well. And I just forgot, normally when I do the, you know, going through this deck section here in this video, I usually show you the messages underneath the cards. I've forgotten to do that today, sorry guys. We have the Quantum Oracle, and this is by Sandra Ann Taylor. So these are nice cards too, I like these. And we've also got the Mystical, was it called the Mystical Healing Reading cards by Inna Segal. So yeah, they're by Ina Segal as well. She does a heal yourself reading cards as well, and I just really like these ones as well to kind of like see what your person might need to do. So they're pretty cool cards here and illustrations. And then we've got the Gateway Oracle by Denise Linn, I think it is. Yeah, Denise Linn. So they've got some nice cute little illustrations on there as well, guys. So I suppose I will also put them down in the description box below. And did I say what tarot I was using? Crystal Visions Tarot by Jennifer Galasso. And then we've got the Triple Goddess Tarot here. I think it's by Jamie Elford. That one, where is it? Triple Goddess Tarot is by Jamie Elford and Franco Rivoli. And we've also got Tarot de la Nuit, which is by Alexandra Bach and Carol Ann Eskenazi, I think her name is. So pretty cool, guys. So I look forward to connecting with you next time. Holy shit. I better get going because that's it. After readings, I'm just stuffed now. So I look forward to connecting with you guys next time. Love and